Hey, so Gav's going to throw at me the most 5 common questions we get asked as a company. I don't even know what they are, so he's going to surprise me and hopefully I can come up with some useful answers. Hit me, Gav, what we got? Number 1. How much do they cost? Okay, now I could use the old adage, well, as long as a piece of string, but there is some anchors we could probably give. So, generally speaking, the minimum size job we do, probably 75,000, swimming pond wise, is about 75 grand. The average size job we do is about 150,000. Now we have done jobs under 75, we've done jobs for 50, 60, 70, we've done jobs for over, but my experience is people generally think, oh, well, I've got X, Y, and Z, so mine won't be that much. But ultimately, I think it's very difficult for somebody that doesn't do this for a living to really have a true idea of what it would cost. And that's why I highly recommend, you know, if you've got the type of budget to have this kind of project done, is get in touch with us, book a survey. It's 897, get us out, and then obviously then we can give you a realistic idea of what it's going to cost. What else we got? What's number 2? Oh, it's safe! Absolutely. Well, it's a difficult question to answer. And I'll explain why it's difficult. Swimming ponds is, of course, a general term. I think if you were to ask me, are our swimming ponds safe? I think that our swimming ponds are as safe as they actually can be. So we use a UV system which kills good bacteria and bad bacteria, but the good bacteria lives in the filter, so we have good bacteria in the system, but it kills bad bacteria. So I personally believe the only way to guarantee some safety in a swimming pond is to have a UV system connected to it. And that's one of the things we pride ourselves on. I did do a podcast with a microbiologist, you should be able to see on our YouTube page. And if you haven't listened to that, she'll explain to you in her terms why she thinks that we make it as safe as possible, and in her opinion, as safe as a swimming pool is. Next one, what we got? So this project, I think we built this in about 4 to 5 weeks. So this involved a lot of block work, a lot of work generally speaking. Probably our average size project is 3 to 4 weeks. We actually installed them quite quickly, which I personally think is a huge benefit to the client. I know some companies take 3 or 4 months to build them, but we're generally in and out. We're not going to hang around. You know, I understand we're in people's homes, and I think it's really important that we get the projects completed and we don't spend lots of time at their home. You know, we want them to build it and then for you to enjoy it, and that's what we pride ourselves on. Go on then. Well, we're based 10 foot away from your back door, and the reality is the company's based up in Leicester, or down in Leicester, depending on where you are in the country. Leicester's the centre of the country, obviously, and it gives us great access to anywhere in the UK. But we work nationwide. We've done jobs in Scotland, jobs in Wales, we've built a job in the Isle of Wight. So we've built jobs all over the UK. So ultimately, for you, the client, we're right at your back door building your project. Last one, come on. Yeah, great question, and one we do get asked actually quite often. So the filtration system we fit needs some maintenance, probably once every 3 months, and it probably takes about 2 minutes. The UVs want changing once a year. There's a bit of blanket weed maintenance, taking blanket weed out. As the system matures and gets older, this gets less and less. So over time, the maintenance reduces on our projects. So I would argue the maintenance on a swimming pond is probably a lot less than most other things. I would say it's even less than a swimming pool. Alright, you happy with that, Gav? Smashed it. Thank you.